Why do humans like watching other humans have sex? I wonder if it's in part because of mirror neurons. We see other people do or feel something, and it triggers some of the same responses in us, for example in this case sexual arousal to some extent. It's not entirely clear, from a super high level, why we are here. There are very few things we actually, scientifically, know in that respect. However, among the few things we humans do know is our body's built-in draw to reproduce and the feeling that comes from doing that action. As a result, we have a primal, built-in instinct that draws us to even the sight of doing the act. Even if it's not us doing it, our brain responds to just seeing it. Due to the instinct. Yes, there are exceptions to this. But by and large, i.e., at least 93 of the humans, this is the case. Because watching animals doing it's weird. Your brain sees sex hot, equals kaboom orgasm. One time, I saw a video of a snake yawning and it made me yawn. WTF is up with that? Humans are fundamentally storytellers. As a species, it is ingrained in us to internalize stories, and this nature has played a significant role in the socio-cultural evolution. Stories allow us to communicate deeper lessons, to transmit core truths and critical skills, for the growth and development of both the individual listener and the audience at large. In storytelling, we subconsciously picture ourselves in the role of the hero and absorb the lessons of his or her journey. It's a gift to ourselves from the culture. And sometimes, that gift is about boning a furry in a gimp suit. We are all heroes in our own story. It's like some humans like to watch other humans play with a ball. Haven't figured that one out. Did an alien ask this question? It's hot. Not all of us do. I would hate it. Ugh. According to a book titled Sex at Dawn, the authors argue a very strong possibility that the natural state of human coexistence was to be highly promiscuous without monogamy, as we know it, and sexual interaction was a shared resource much like food or shelter. Think bonobos. They go as far as saying that's why women in particular moan louder than men during sex, why the male penis is shaped the way it is, and it explains why we get turned on by the sight and sound of others having sex, i.e. it's a cue to join in. It's a really fascinating book and highly controversial, but there is some logic to their hypothesis. Worth a read. Because we're filthy primates pretending to be people and are constantly stimulated by grunts and moist sounds. I don't suppose there is any concrete answer for this, but it is an interesting question. If I had to guess, I would say it's because humans have it built into them to visually take in everything possible. We learn how to do things by watching, and we learn how to improve on the things we already know how to do by watching. I'd imagine sex is no different, plus the arousal that is initiated leads us wanting to learn as much about it as possible. I have a friend whose nickname is Peepers. When I asked him why, he said it was from a pair of oversized glasses as a kid. When I ran into one of his friends from his youth, he explained that it was because he would prefer to watch sex over even having it. This, I have no ideas behind and can't think of any evolutionary advantage other than always being in good graces of the alpha males, but more than likely, our brains are very complex machines that require a lot of wiring. Some of those wires develop shortcuts throughout our lives and can end up showing themselves as oddities or kinks. It's arousing. All animals do. I see my parrotlets get hormonal when the budgies begin to hump. I separate them, BTW. That's empathy. Why do humans like to watch other humans do anything? Debate sports act? Cool watching professionals do what you can't yourself maybe. Another thing, humans can visualize anything and they also can be a part of it. Makes my pee-pee get bigger. I just wait with my scorecards to hold up a score after the dismount.